Is it still? Is it actually still forbidden for 18-year people to drink beer?
Wait, in Austria?
No, in America.
Yes.
No, a real question now. No, real question. Is it still forbidden for 18-year people?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fun.
Yeah, because
It
here,
was the most random question ever.
I'm so sorry, but there was. I always wanted to know it if it's still like that. Like I know people who drink with the age of 16
Oh yeah,
in
I mean,
America.
people still do. I mean, just because it's a law, it doesn't mean that people don't do it.
Yeah, true, true. Like, mm,
Hey.
but it's not. But it's not from today. It's from the vacation.
Yeah. How was that vacation, by the way?
It was very good. It was very refreshing. A lot of wind, but with the time, it was really enjoyable.
Where exactly did you go?
Fuerteventura, Spain. It's the Canary Islands, like where Fabi Boss is from.
Oh yeah, that's really
Yeah,
nice.
but Fabi Boss is from another island next to it. I think the yeah, it's the island next to the island I was.
Did you dance to the
Is it
bacalao?
actually? Yeah, yeah. Feel the bacalao.
Did you concentrate?
Oh, yeah. No, not really.
No, you didn't concentrate.
No, I couldn't. I had. By the way, your harmonies on your America track. How did you?
America.
Hey, K.
I spell it. I can't breathe.
Um,
Still can't breathe.
by the way, how did you find out that those harmonies were fading? Because I've got a real big problem with find get the right harmonies or get good harmonies.
No, 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 no. Well, I mean, it's just six. So, no, 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 no,
Mm.
no, no. That's and then you just overdub. No, 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 no.
Okay, yeah, totally, yeah, totally, I
No,
agree.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, but I definitely cover this one and rap over it because these harmonies are straight fire.
Thank you. Well, I hope that your rap is also. I hope that your rap is also straight fire.
Yeah, I don't know if I will rap my Problem America lyrics because I've got a track now, which I will do in the next few days, I hope. And yeah, but maybe I will also use some different lyrics. Maybe not on like not how's it called? Not directly on America, but maybe things about some problems on the world, stuff like that.
All right. Well,
So
let's.
are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to talk more about it. All right. Go ahead with what you
Okay.
were gonna do.
Now,
Go ahead.
are we ready? Are we ready?
We are. We are ready.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then we
I think
can
I'm gonna.
start.
I was gonna say I think I'm gonna have to make eventually at some point. I think I'll have to make a tutorial on a MacBook on like how when some things download or when they update
Mm,
how they sometimes screw up some audio
yeah,
settings
yeah,
and sounds
yeah, yeah.
and exactly how to go in there and fix it yourself so
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
can interview people on the first try. Yeah. All right.
By the
So
way,
yeah, go ahead.
one question.
Yeah.
Should I record the track live on a small showcase, or is it can I
Um,
use the pre-records?
you can use some pre-records if you want.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
I don't really care on my end on my drop a beat parts. I don't really care. So
Okay, yeah, yeah. No stress, no stress. Wait, but maybe I do it just like that when I the metronome here off, and then okay. Should be working. Should be working. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so
Okay.
I am Mills 505, Mills from America, whatever you want to call me, Mills musician. We're on season 2. I think you're episode number 18 or 19 or something by now. Uh Season 1, we did that. We started that last summer. Like a lot of cool people. Season 2, and in this season, for some of the new people who are about to watch this, who are a bit new to this, to my spin on this, I actually started bringing some season 1 people back and did follow-ups in addition to the normal part where I had new people like you come on. So today we are
Okay.
interviewing who?
Yo yo, it's Whitey Smith representing Austria. Hope you guys will enjoy this episode.
Great, excellent. Yeah, I recorded that. That's my original sound. Sounds,
Good
I
one.
should say.
That was a good one.
A lot of overdubs, a lot of original claps. got some I got some spit snares in there. Some people think it's a one shot. I actually don't one shot it.
Okay, okay, yeah.
It's fun. You can actually vinyl flick it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, but sounds still good.
All right. Yeah, I have a separate. This is actually track number 99, or not slot number 99. So I'm actually running out of
Okay.
slots.
Oh, oh,
Unfortunately,
oh.
I'm gonna have to
Ah,
start going back and deleting them, or having to back them up on my.
okay, yeah, yeah.
So,
Sick,
oh,
sick.
all right. So that's cool. Like when as the stream was starting, people we were kind of talk about your vacay. So that's pretty fun. So do you want to tell us a non beatbox background about yourself, such as the meaning behind your stage name?
Okay. So I'm a handball player and I'm a student at a sports gymnasium, and yeah, I'm 16 years old. People, I don't know if the people know it, but yeah, and um, my background name is Jared. I think people also know it, and yeah, so my stage name is actually my second name in English. Like my second name is Schmidt, a very German Austrian one. Like my dad
Yeah.
is German, and now I just translated in English because from my dad, the uncle is from America or lives in America, and now I thought, yeah, I could translate it into the English version, and YD Smith are just my. The YD is like my first letter and the last letter of my first name, and then I thought, yeah, okay.
Nice. Okay. All right. So now if you want to kind of talk about your kind of intro into beatbox. So like for example, like your
Okay, yeah.
like maybe like you were playing a favorite instrument and then, or like maybe you were already playing real drums and then you saw a video online and it got you into beatbox.
And actually, how I started beatboxing, it was kind of like it was I think it was a lazy Sunday, and my brother and me were watching YouTube, and then we were scrolling through YouTube and thought maybe there comes something interesting. Then there was pretty much nothing which was interesting. Then we were, I think, really far down, and then my brother clicked not on a video. It was not on purpose. It was the TEDx showcase of Tom Thumb,
Yeah.
and then I thought, like, oh my gosh, that's really sick. I will also want to do it. And then I've seen how he uses the chaos pads, and I thought like, oh my gosh, I need something like that. Then I was more into beatboxing, started things like like the really old school stuff. And then more and more, I found more and more beatboxers. And then I've seen the Loop Station battle Thorson versus Arthur Henry of the GBB 2016.
Yeah.
16, right? And it really, like, Thorson blew my mind. Like, his first song, that They Don't Really Care About Us, was a beautiful track. Like, the harmonies were so good. And then I thought, I will get the Loop Station and I will do everything for that. And then sooner or later, I got my Loop Station, and then I started looping, and I really enjoy this.
All right. Cool. So basically that video kind of got you not just from beatboxing but actually onto looping.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um. So like, what year was that when you actually got that loop?
It was August 2018. The was Yeah, August 2018 where I got my loop station.
Nice. Okay, and then from there, you want to kind of take us through your journey with that, like maybe like people that
Yeah.
that you started copying a lot at first, like kind of
Um
like how you got a style.
like honestly, it was like that. I was just trying stuff from Tioneb, Tom Thumb, Saro, and stuff like that. Especially MB14 and Thorsten. Like, these two loopers really inspire me. And then I got like some private problems, like girlfriend problems and stuff like that. Then I really stopped looping for a time, and I did nothing. And then after a certain time, I started again. It was like right before COVID started. I started looping again and tried new stuff. And then I kind of figured out I like these old school hip hop styles, like really unclean kicks and the really good hi hats, like the unclean hi hats and stuff like that. And combine it with harmonies, like the classical harmonies, like MB14 does.
Mhm.
So that was like the way I found my style. And I have to say, it's like, nowadays I'm thinking it's not really a battle style, but I really enjoy it, and as long as I'm enjoying it, I will do it.
Nice.
Mm. And yeah, I've got now some tracks I want to publish, but I have to find time now to publish them and record them. But I hope you will like it, and yeah.
Nice. So would you say like kind of so with old school, like did you study a lot of Firebra's stuff?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Firebrass also, like, how's the track called? Shame on a Looper, like
Shame on a
shame on a
looper.
Looper. Yeah, it was a good track. I like the one very much. And also the how's it called? The no, I don't know how the movie's called. Oh, Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones cover he Firebrass did. I liked it very much.
Okay.
And also his Nobody Moves track. There was also a straight fire track.
Yeah, he's kind of a straight fire guy. His stuff
Yeah,
is impossible.
yeah. I want to mention Firebrass shit isn't possible. Honestly, there's a good background story. Like, in school we had English test, and it was just a vocabulary test, and um the word I had to make a sentence with was, I think, impossible. And then I just wrote, I want to, no, it was mentioned, the word was mentioned, and I wrote, I want to mention that Firebrass shit is impossible. and my, and my teacher,
Yeah, yeah.
and my teacher was not impressed by that. Like, she really did not laugh about it.
That's
Then a certain time later, I started with the ashing in in my old school, and then we started and everybody started like say ash or swish or money stuff like that. Oh, I really infected everyone with that.
you, you infected everyone.
Yeah, with the ashness.
You're a bad boy.
Yeah. Now we also got in my new school. We got a big ash on the wall, sprayed with
Really?
graffiti. Yeah, my teacher said I can write what I want, and then I thought like the ashness is missing that school, and then I wrote really big ash on the wall.
So if you got people at your school beatboxing and into the beatbox kind of stuff, then
No, 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 no. Like, sorry, but they now like the people in my age now are very rebellious and do their shit, and I say like I keep distance. You can do what you want, but please leave me alone. Like, because they're rebellious and do stuff I don't like to do. Like,
I mean,
you
like
know
they
what you
don't.
mean.
I mean, I'm still a music teacher, and I I got my whole school hooked on it. I got all my students hooked on it. Um, I taught my boss what beatbox is. I got my colleagues kind of into it. So I don't.
Okay, yeah, sick, sick.
Yeah, I mean, for as long as I've been teaching, for as long as I've been teaching music, I've even brought my loop station into the school, and I brought a microphone into the school, and like the students who were able to like sing more could do that. Someone who could rap could do
Sick, sick.
that. If,
Okay,
if
sick,
someone
sick.
was
That
really
sounds
shy,
nice.
yeah, if someone was really shy, um, they can just and that, and I'd teach them how to put the robot on, or if they just,
Oh,
or like if they know how to, then I can
the
just really,
granular delay.
yep, uh-huh. And
Yeah.
then, okay, all right, click for me once, okay,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it's fun, and like
That's sick.
everybody would like come up to the front, and like they and then I'd basically just sample, and then like that would
Yeah,
be our,
true, true.
yeah.
That's a good one. Like, I also in my old school, I brought my loop station one time, but I haven't got headphones back then, and I just made everything without headphones. And like nowadays, I couldn't imagine do anything without headphones. And then I had a
Feedback.
small showcase. I had also a small showcase at my new school now, and they really enjoyed it. Like, I made a cover of Freedom and done some original stuff. They really enjoyed it.
Nice, nice. That's really good. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you talked about like your regional stuff, like in your school. So in Austria, did you are there any regional events that you kind of went to, or has it just kind of been mostly like international people that you've been networking
Um,
with and learning from?
like, had been on one stage now, and there was like a small hip hop,
Oh,
like
nice,
a small underground hip hop,
excellent.
and I wasn't really experienced. I haven't got stage experience, and I just did some stuff. Like, the people enjoyed it, but it now I would say like I could have do better. Like, I should have done better.
Yeah, but I mean, you you went out there, and I think that was your first time like in front of
Yeah,
people stuff. So it's
yeah, and
interesting.
yeah, and I have to say I haven't got feedback problems. That was my like, oh my
Nice.
gosh, I
That's
haven't
actually
got
really good.
feedback problems.
Be lucky about that, because
Yeah,
guess who dealt with that? this,
yeah.
this person. All right. And what was I gonna say? Oh, by the way, this is kind of random, but eventually I have more black fabric that, well, whoops,
Yeah.
I don't have it cropped
No
in there,
problem,
but
no problem.
um I will have behind me for next time. So
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now, like KBA said, that I look like I'm inside of a spaceship.
Yeah, but it's not a bad background.
Yeah, it could have been way worse.
Yeah.
um. All right. So where were we? Okay. So Austria. Um. Do you live kind of nearby Mate? Have you ever thought about like?
No, 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 no. Like they're all on the other side of Austria. Like I have to drive 8 hours
Ah,
or yeah, 8, 9 hours to see them. Like I've never ever met a beatboxer. Like Robeat lives about 1.5 hours away from me. Freedon was like last week was only half an hour away from my place. And no, even was in my city. And Peponi lives about 20 minutes away from my place. And yeah, and by the way, Peponi, I have this was right before the GBB 2019. Peponi was with Tom Thumb in my city at the Lake of Constance,
oh wow.
and Tom Thumb made no Peponi and Tom Thumb made a Instagram story and where they said beautiful Austria, and then right before they made this story, I passed them, but I didn't recognize them. Like, oh my gosh, it was so stupid, but I would love to see them.
Funny. It's really Paponi and Tum
Yeah,
Tum were there, but I didn't recognize them.
yeah. It was like I was really busy. Like, I went out with friends. We were just chilling at the lake, and then I looked on my watch, and then I've seen that it was really late, and I have to go to practice. Then I rushed through the streets, and uh, oh, and when I was in the train, I just have seen Tom Thumb and Peponi's story, and then I thought like, fuck, I didn't recognize them. Like, oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Well, that definitely answered that question.
yeah, a spit happens.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, with kind of networking with people more on the international side of things, then I guess would you say that Discord became pretty quickly became like your new hub of meeting people and like competing or stuff like that?
Yes, yes, kinda. Yeah, kinda. Like the first loop station battle I tried to compete was the Clip 7 to Smoke battles. I had there my elimination. I didn't make it. I was the second runner up, I think. And
Nice.
yeah, but next time, then yeah, then I started to evolve. I started looping with Mate and people like that. But time got very the time got very quick, and then I started. Then I had no time for the day for things like that, and then I had to do school stuff, and then I couldn't loop with them, and now I'm really out of the beatbox loop session scene, I think.
You were or you are?
Like I'm still out a bit because like um I didn't upload any stuff for a long time now, and I really uh didn't show up on Discord or stuff like that because of private issues.
Yeah.
And yeah, but now it should change. Like I've got holidays, and yeah, but next week it starts again with practice, so I will be rare again.
Okay. All right. So, um, well, what would okay? So you said that your main looping style is still kind of hip hop boom bap.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
what I see that you have more than just one 505. Do you want to kind of take us
yeah,
through like
yeah.
your kind of philosophy on second devices and like How
Yeah,
you got the
like
second 505, all that kind of stuff.
yeah, actually it was a pretty good coincidence. I was like a friend told me he goes with some friends out, and they wanted to go to eat to a how's it called, to a restaurant called Werkstatt. It's a small restaurant near my place, and then they and then I said, yeah, sure, I am down to go with you. Then we were four people, and one of them was also kind of into beatboxing, but he didn't beatbox. And then we started talking a bit, and then he told me he also got a loop station, but it only stands around. And then I said, so, oh, sick, should we loop one day together? And then he was really down, and then we met, and then we looped together a bit, and it was really enjoyable. Like, he could do the spit snare and the lip roll, so
Nice.
like he did the drums and I did the harmonies, stuff like that, and bass line. And yeah, then about a month ago, I I recognized again, or I had a feeling that didn't loop very much, and then I just wrote him like, "Yo, bro, do you use your loop station actually?" And he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm sorry, but I don't loop very much because I have to work and also have a girlfriend and stuff like that." And then I said to him like, "Yo, could I borrow it for for some weeks, like for like over the holidays?" And he was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then on Wednesday I drove to him and got it, and yeah, now I'm still figuring stuff out, but yeah, it's working very well.
Nice. Okay. Um, have you thought about other devices, or would you say that you're
Yeah,
overall like more of like a purist?
like I'm thinking about getting the Line 6 Helix HX effects. Mainly just because of that one frosty sound. This one sound is stuck in my head like now for months. Like I heard it the first time, and then I had to think about it all the time. Like it's so unique and so it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like heaven for my ears. Like, and it's
It
the
gives you
the
an eargasm.
yeah, the panning delay on a sound, and it sounded really different to all the other stuff, and it sounded so clean. And that's the reason like why I want to get it. And I also got the TC Helicon play acoustic. It's a small one, but I had some problems with connecting it to my loop station. But yeah, I don't really use it much. I think I will sell it again. And yeah, that's kind of my experience with the second devices.
Interesting. Yeah, I've recently trying to find newer things on the 505 that either like most people seem to overlook, or that I don't know. I figure if you can
Yeah, true.
I figure if you can find more things on the 505, um, if you're able to save money, then why not? But I mean, if you're not on a budget, then
Yeah,
then
yeah,
and
yeah. Like,
ideally you can get whatever you want. So
mm, now honestly, I'm like also the most of the time I'm like the only RC505 guy. So like I stick with the RC505, but I just how's it called? I was just about to loop again, and then I tried some new stuff. And then I thought like everything sounds kind of the same. Like if I use granular delay, it sounds kind of the same. If I use a normal delay for the bass, like it's still kind of same. And I want to bring some variation in it, and then and that was also the reason why I started with the filter notes.
yeah,
Like they're always here when I loop, and yeah, and now really I'm really looking for for new stuff, and that's the reason why I got the second RC55. I also found some stuff out like yesterday, I think, or the day before. But I'm still working on it. Find the unique stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah, a filter for me is like my second favorite effect.
Yeah. Um, like filter is really unique on its own way. Like you can do notes, like the high notes,
Yep,
like a granular delay. You can also do bass sounds,
yep.
which are really sick, and you can also use it for hi hats and stuff like that, and that's also really sick.
That's me on pretty much every routine. For the hi hats,
Yeah,
I just for the most
yeah,
part, and then for the kicks, then I turn it down, put some EQs, and then do my kicks.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Any other oh, let me ask you this. What about any do you have any plans for the future? So I know that you're still quite young, you're still kind of going to school. Is it to just kind
Yeah,
of keep doing what you're doing? For
yeah,
example, I think didn't you already have a Swiss shutout? I don't know if you still have a
yeah.
Beatbox International shutout.
Swiss now as Beatbox International shout out now, but a Swiss shout out. And my goal is it like um I want to finish school. Then I want to get a pilot and do some like videographic style like Maddox does and Freedon, and then I get my money from that, and just when I got free time I start looping. But I I really have to say I take a step back from the battles. I don't
Yeah.
want to battle like at the moment. I just want to sit back and enjoy my music. Like I
Yeah.
go on the street and do stuff like that, like Sam Perry and Tom Thumb did. Like
Yeah.
not competitive, only just chill on the loop station and make people dance.
Right. That's a really good philosophy to have.
Yeah.
Not just always battle, 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 battle.
Yeah, I think that's also one of the major problems in the beatbox scene. Like everyone wants to be the best, wants to battle, wants to compete. But guys, it's all about the music and not just the hard drops and stuff like that. That's also the reason why for example, on one side, I love Christoph's style, but on the other hand, like like it's not that what I want. Like he does mainly battle stuff, like his KBB wildcard. It was a really good structure, like a really good trap, but then there was like the hardcore part.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fan of a hardcore, but like this was already like the was a bit too much for me when I
for
can
me
say it like
for
that.
me it just like it didn't fit. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had this really awesome Japanese thing going,
yeah, yeah,
but then his last drop, that seemed to
yeah.
definitely fit in there.
Yeah, that was a really sick one. That was a really sick one.
Yeah.
Like that was also like it's also a reason why I think Frosty should have been more like bit more far
Far high up.
bit more in the front. Yeah, he should be more higher rank because he
Yeah,
did
I
music.
had him higher than eighth. Yeah.
Yeah, like just compare it with honestly I would change Frosty with Robin. Like Robin, it should be in. It's a really unique style, and he does it. But like, it's just it's also good music, but like, it's bit a bit overrated. With like, I hope I can say it like that. In my opinion.
I think it's interesting. Like he just he can do all that stuff with like just the 505.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
nothing.
true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And he has a really high vocal range. That's awesome. Like I don't have that.
And his
But
drums are like, I mean, he it's just the same as like Thorson, MB14, and all them who don't.
yeah,
They
like
barely
without
need
any
just a
effects.
few, yeah, just a
Yeah,
few EQs and stuff.
yeah, yeah. Like honestly, I also started to use no EQs and stuff like that on my drums, and because I also want to be more natural and not like the people they're nowadays like they just spitting in the EQs and throw it the effects on it. Like where went the real beatbox?
You need all 95 cc's of something. You need it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just kidding. You need every single thing assigned.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of sad when I can say it like that.
How dare you? I'm offended. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Any other any other things you want to talk about, or do you want to go straight onto Ripcord and do your drop of beats?
Um, let me think. Um, no, there's not really what I want to talk, but I hope you liked the small interview and let's start. So,
All
like I'm
right.
on Ripcord already, and I hope I don't get too quiet now if I turn off the EQ. So if I go now with dynamics, is it okay? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Like okay. Okay, it's the pre-record and it's a upcoming track. Life is a gift. Try to stay clear with my mind in the mist. We fight and we win. Pressure on my chest. Now I wanna speak less till I find the power. Power to defeat stress. Life is a gift. Try to stay clear with my mind in the mist. We fight and we win. Pressure on my chest. Now I wanna speak less till I find the power. Power to defeat stress. If rap was a video game, I played on G easy. Me, I'm G expert mode. Please believe me, Stacy. Put this shit down for CD. I can't leave rap alone. The game needs me. I am the mic, the microphone killer. You got no chance of fist fighting gorillas. And since Mac Miller and followed me on Twitter, I've been a little bitter, but kept on getting bigger while the game ignored me. I've been sipping 40s, smoking hella weed, watching Rick and Morty. Focus on my dream till the shit was morphing into real thing. Now I live my story now. Smith was born to rule, so I write the storm off of whackness, which is not societal norm. I'm so fucking good at my job, I don't try anymore. It's autopilot when I go and grab the mic and record. It's shit you could my store. Indeed I flow. Nanimo, follow my name with EIO. Like of metal, try to follow as I speak. I know crazy, la vida loca, a FIFA 4. I am done when I come through to take your head, grind your bones into dust. Cause I make my bread with bacon, egg, and cheese. Shit, I'm staying fat and killing everything till the fucking day I'm dead, dead, dead. Pressure on my chest. Now I wanna speak less till I find the power. Power to defeat stress. Life is a gift. Try to stay clear with my mind in the mist. We fight and we win. Pressure on my chest. Now I wanna speak less till I find the power. Power to defeat stress. Life is a gift. Try to stay clear with my mind in the mist. We fight and we win. Pressure on my chest. Now I wanna speak less till I find the power. Power to defeat stress. Life is a gift. Try to stay clear with my mind in the mist. We fight and we win. Pressure on my chest. Now I wanna speak less till I find the power. Power to defeat stress. Life is a gift. Try to stay clear with my mind in the mist. We fight and we win. Pressure on my chest. Now I wanna speak less till I find the power. Power to defeat stress. Like the lyrics are not from me. It's like a cover of Solitaire, but this song will be original cover of Chillman, Defeat Stress. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's on. I hope you can hear me now. I hope you can hear me better.
All right, now I
Okay.
can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
All right. That was really
Like
nice.
the lyrics were from Solitaire, but the original lyrics are from Chillman, like the life is a gift. And yeah, I'm still practicing the lyrics of that song, and I hope you look forward to this track.
All right. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was chill. It wasn't. Don't have to be all always so aggressive with hip hop. You can just kind of be in the background. I feel like it's you, me, and Rhyme that are still trying to like keep the old school alive. There are a few
Yeah, yeah,
others. There, there's a few others. I don't know
yeah.
how many. I don't know how many else.
I think Freedon and MB14 are coming back a step. Like, I know Freedon. He told me like he takes a break now from battling and wants to concentrate on the musical stuff. Like
You're kind of quiet
he
again.
really Oh, is it okay now? Is it okay now? Is
It's
it okay
better.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. Like he told me he wants to step back from battling and try to make some music, and like he really evolved now into the battle stuff, like the house thing and drum and bass stuff and the hardcore
Yeah.
stuff, like the
Especially
raving.
especially what he did at La Florida. That was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
Like
was that was nuts.
funny background story. The song Loop God. He just used it. He just made the track to destroy me in a Instagram loop station battle. Like this track should go to me and just destroy me and make me leave the beatbox scene. But
Damn.
honestly, it's a well executed track and it's really beautiful to hear.
Yeah, he's so aggro. Um, I always thought that like the ADHS thing was like a troll or whatever, but then I actually looked it up on my own. And then it's just something he's not ashamed of. It's just something that it's just part of
mm,
what makes him him, and that's great.
yeah, yeah. Now, like I think he was well known when he was younger for his
Yep.
ADHS,
Hmm.
and many people also in my class know him with the name ADHS Luca.
Yeah, Luca.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, then after a certain time, I looked him up and then I found him on Instagram and then I watched his loop station videos, and I have to say his loop station tracks also inspired me, like the old reggae stuff, like the how's the song called? Like his GBB 2018 wildcard is a really inspiring one.
Yeah, I'd say he's a really good example of like old school meets new school.
Yeah, 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 that's true. But also, who is type like that? Like Thorson,
Yeah, love that
he's
guy.
he he's also like that because
Yep.
on the one hand his this 2016 stuff was more like on the one hand like old school stuff like
Beat
the They Don't
Scatter
Really Care About
P4.
cover. Yeah, the P4 beat scatter still. There was a it's a stick one. Oh my god, it's still destroying me. And then yeah, yeah, and then he also got on the other hand like songs like Choose It, and this
Yep.
one is honestly my favorite track of him, like the battle track and not the studio track.
Yeah, I'd
And
say of
yeah,
all time, Thorson versus Robin. At whatchamacallit,
Florida.
at not no not Florida. That's multiverse thing.
Yeah, the
Like at that like that those 4 rounds weren't to battle at all. That was just a straight up music showcase.
yeah, yeah, that's true, that's true.
Yeah.
Like also at the multiverse battle, Pancakes versus Thorson, I I really love Thorson's round. Like it's the cover of Runaway from Aurora, Aurora kind of. I don't know how
Something like
to say
something
it.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to say, even though he's not the best singer, this track really touched my heart.
Yeah, nice, really nice. Okay, any last shout outs before we end the stream?
So I want to say a big shout out to Galush and Clip Server for bring me that far with looping and give me those experiences. And I hope I will meet a beatboxer in the next years because I've never met a beatboxer. And I hope you guys are also doing well in this hard times like
Crazy.
Corona and stuff like that. It's fucking everything up. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream and I wish you everybody a nice day, nice evening, nice
Yeah,
everything,
wherever you are.
nice morning. Yeah, wherever you are.
Wherever you are. All
Yeah,
right. All right. And let us end the stream.
yeah.
Thanks
Thanks
everybody
for
for
having
tuning
me.